What's good? What's good, my nation? Breaking news today. Let's talk about it. So, Maxx Crosby has come out and said AP the coach or he wants to be traded. Man, so I just got done watching Mitchell Rand's show. Shout out to the Raiders report. So, my boy was pumped up and I'm all excited like this was a good thing, but this could be a bad thing. The Titans want AP. He's in there today interviewing for the job. This could be a horrible thing. I mean, it's already horrible for it to go this far for somebody else to get him the interview. Shout out to Hondo Carpenter. He said in one of his shows, I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday, Hondo said that when it came out that Mike Vrabel had been fired, he contacted some people in the Titans organization, some higher ups, and they basically said, or his question was, why didn't they trade him or get something for him? Why just release him and pay him all that money? And their comment was they just wanted to go get their guy. Well, that's a big statement that they just released Vrabel because they wanted to go get their guy. And the first person they try to interview is Antonio Pierce. I mean, I don't know if everybody else is seeing this, but to me, that's very big for just getting him in the building. If that's really their guy that they want and they just let Vrabel go and he's number one on their list and he's interviewing, I mean, they could throw him bags and bags and bags and say, what does it take to keep you in the building and not walk out of here? I mean, I know he wants to be coach of the Raiders. I know, you know, he knows, we know that you know that I know that he wants this job. The players want him, the alumni want him. Mark Davis wants him. You know he wants him, but he just got a decision to make with Harbaugh in there. So, I mean, Raider Nation, you know, they're always up and down. But the majority that I know in Raider Nation want AP to be the guy. He's changed the culture. He's changed the organization. He's changed the mindset of the team. He's changed the heart of the team. I've been a fan for 48 years. That's my whole entire life. I've rooted for one team, and that's Raider Nation, baby. It's Raider Nation. It's a family. And in my entire existence, I have never, ever seen a season where we've had two games with zero penalties. Zero penalties. You can talk all the shit you want about AP doesn't have the experience, Harbaugh's more experienced, Harbaugh this, Harbaugh that. You can bring up all you want to, but what AP does have that they don't have is AP has heart, AP has swagger, AP has the team, AP has the nation, AP has the alumni, AP has everybody bought in to what he's trying to do. So, anyways, now let's get into the cons. The cons are if Mark Davis doesn't want AP and his heart is really set on swinging for the fences, which we all know with Gruden and Del Rio and Dick Daniels, that he likes to swing for the fences. And if he does want to swing for the fences, this could be great for him. This could be great for Harbaugh with Crosby saying he doesn't want to be here. I mean, just think about it. Who in the NFL wouldn't want Maxx Crosby on their team? The phone would be ringing off the hook. I mean, you'd have to get 300 people in there to answer the phones. There'd be so many messages calling. You could get, what? I'd say at least, at the minimum, 2 first rounds. I wouldn't trade him for probably 3 first rounds. I mean, I wouldn't trade him for anything. Actually, if Maxx Crosby leaves this team because of this bullshit, I will come on here and cry my eyeballs out in front of everybody. Hopefully, maybe I'll have enough subscribers to go live by then. Maybe not. But anyways, I will. I will cry. I'm sure the whole nation will cry. But anyways, back to the topic. So, I mean, if Mark Davis' heart is really set on Harbaugh, Maxx Crosby coming out and saying he doesn't want to be here without AP, I mean, it could be huge. Could be huge. Harbaugh could be coming in saying, "All right, so I got Maxx Crosby to put on the trading block. There's a team over there named the Chicago Bears that have not one but two first round picks. I mean, two first round picks, a first round next year, maybe a second and a third, maybe Justin Fields and two first round picks for Maxx Crosby. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I don't know what the fuck I just said, but for Maxx Crosby to come and say that, if he did say that, or if that's the case that he doesn't want to be here, if AP is not the coach, I mean, it's huge for the nation. It's huge for the organization. It's huge for Mark Davis, bro. Your back's against the wall, or was against the wall, but Maxx Crosby just kind of threw you right on the 50-yard line. You got the whole world around you if you really want Harbaugh to be your coach. I mean, you got the bait. You got the bait. Maxx Crosby on a trading block, and you lose the nation if it doesn't work. If it does work, you're still gonna lose the nation if you lose Max. So, the cons, I don't know. The cons aren't really. The cons seem to outweigh the pros, really. If Mark Davis really wants to swing for the fences and bring in a big time, big name head coach. And I don't know who's out there really bigger than Harbaugh. Everybody says if he hires Dobbs as a GM, then Harbaugh's in, which I don't know how y'all getting that connection, bro. Yeah, in 2002, they coached together on the team, but are they friends? Do they still talk every day? Like, I don't know. Do you know? Does anybody else know? Do they hang out on the off season? Like, are they on the phone kicking it? Like, just because they were on the same coaching staff doesn't mean they're buddies, and doesn't mean like that's automatically the coach he's going to hire. I mean, Dobbs is a very smart man, and it doesn't take a genius to see what AP has done to this organization and how he's got everybody to buy in to what he's trying to do. He come in with a shit ass team. The organization was, I mean, dude, the coaches, the team, everybody's head was down. The season was ass, and he comes in and just turns that shit around as soon as he stepped on the podium and got to speak. So, Mark Davis, your back's against the wall. If you really, really want Harbaugh, the door's open. Maxx Crosby just kicked that shit in for you by saying he don't want to be here without AP. So, Raider Nation, this is way deeper than you could possibly imagine. It could be good for the nation, or it could be horrible for the nation, depending on whether you want AP or whether you want Harbaugh. Because if Harbaugh comes in and they trade Max just to get two first rounds, or a first round this year and a first round next year, or however it works out, everybody's talking about Adams going to the Jets. Y'all might have to look at Crosby going to the Bears. Just saying. If this content has brought you any knowledge, or just got your mind spinning, or if you just like this Raiders tattoo, or if you're just a diehard fan like me. If you watched this far, you definitely a diehard like me and a real one. Please thinking about sacking that like button. Give me a Mad Max kick on that subscribe bell. I'd appreciate it. Help me get to my goal of someday doing some lives for you. It means a lot to me. Thanks. Go Raiders. Have a blessed day.